Hiya folks, well, as threatened yesterday, I managed to do some bee hotels. I've done 3. Reason being is I want to put them various places around property, although it's not huge, but it'll give the bees a little bit more choice and more chance of bumping into one. Made 2 very simple ones like this, with various size holes. This is just from a bit of scrap. This is 8cm by 6cm. I'll probably repeat myself on some of the video that follows. But that one, after a year, or after it's been hatched, and I can throw it away if I need to. And this one, the Cuban Hotel. It's very exclusive. There's only 6 rooms, and the clear plastic pipe inside. Now I've just put some pegs on back. I'll do a little video of how I've put it together. A little video of how I've put it together. So, nice to be nice. Don't forget, if you like this, like it, share it, and subscribe. So guys, Mason Bee Hotels. I've got this bit of scrap. This is 8cm by 6cm. So I thought I'd make. Well, I'll make 2 out of this. I'll cut it in half. And I'm not going to mess about putting roofs on them and all that fancy stuff. These are just going to be stuck under eaves at shed, or then behind garage. Other one I wanted to make is this one, which again will go under eaves at shed. This is just a cigar box, and I thought I had some dowel, but I haven't. But what I'm going to do, I mean, I've only got this bit of pipe, so I might be able to get 4 tubes in it from back to front. And what I'll do is I'll drill through back here, poke this through, and drill it, or glue it in with hot glue, and drill all that at front, and have that suspended in there. And what I'm hoping will happen is the bees will come in and nest, and we'll be able to see how they nest, how the larvae form and stuff like that. Now, because of obviously weather here, these guys have got to hatch in spring, so what I'll do is I will fill it up with sawdust, and if we get any bees in here, I'll carefully empty sawdust and have a look and have a film and show kids, and then fill it back up with sawdust and let them hatch naturally. I'm thinking if these are just pressed on and pressed in, I should be able to clean this out as well, which is better for bees, because these sort of things, obviously it's a solid block, so I can't clean holes out for pests, which should mean obviously if there's any pest build up, it's not good for bees. So these might be just one things. That's why the reason I don't really want to go into a lot of work into it. As I said, it doesn't need a roof, it doesn't need waterproof, and it'll be under eaves, so it shouldn't get any wet on it. And then next year when they've hatched, that can go in fire, you know what I mean, and I can make some more with some scrap. I'll just do a bit and I'll get back to you. So guys, 2 little mason bee houses. What I've done is I've done a 7mm, 6mm and a 3mm. It'd be interesting to see what sort of things. Oh, there's different species obviously. Now I've done 7mm holes before on a lump of wood, and I got some filled. I noticed on a big one, a commercial bee house, they had one set up and it had centimetre holes, but there were hardly any filled. So I've opted for doing some smaller ones and see what we can get. But like I said, I can put one at back at garage, one at back at shed, and that means I've got 2 that are actually near to me veg garden and to fruit trees. So hopefully while they've got somewhere to nest, it'll encourage them to stay around this area and do the job here. I'll get on with the other one. Guys, I've come out at cold to do this. I've just marked it. I've got 6 pieces of tube. I've just marked 6 holes, divided length by 7 to give me space. Done it on both sides. On back side, I've got to do a 7mm, and on the front side, I've got to do a 9mm. This is the no, that's the back. Is it the back? Yes. I'll use that as the back. Another one I used a drill press, which is always helpful, made it a lot quicker, but the drill press I used cost me 10 francs from a second-hand shop, which with the drill included, so I'm quite pleased with that. I'm a bit of a second-hand shop freak. I mean, how will these guys be able to resist this? They'll think they're in Havana. I want to break free. I want to break free. Sorry, I couldn't resist that. And what I'll do is just give these a bit of a clean up. That, in theory, yes, lovely. And at the back, I'll just put some little sticks through, and I'll probably just put a blob of hot glue on inside of there, and on inside of there. And then, like I said, when it's oh, it's a breakout. Not to worry. But when it's set up, I'll fill it with sawdust, as I said, for insulation for bees. And then hopefully, because it will be dry, it will be under eaves. Found it threads easier from front. A little bit of struggling going on here. Put that in there. That in there. And that's what it'll look like. Now obviously if bees do nest in it, I'll be able to have a look next autumn, winter, have a quick look, pack it back with sawdust again and put them back to bed. And I just thought it'd be really interesting for kids to have a look at. What I'll have to do is obviously cut that off, that extra bit off. I wasn't very good at measuring these, I just sort of roughed them. And I've got one that's quite short, so what I'll have is a longer stick at back. It won't really matter. I'll be back to you when this is finished. Now for a little bit of distraction. I had the overwhelming urge to shout mint sauce. There's a slight distraction, but this happens here once a year. Now I've got no idea how many it is, but I'm guessing there's 500. They've been going past a bit now. My dogs are going nuts. So guys, you can see that. I've just put them in. Just put little sticks in ends just to hold them at back and seal them. Fronts are like that. I've got to cut them off a bit. Not very good light here, is it? Got to cut fronts off a little bit just to shorten them. And what I'll do is just blob some hot glue just to hold these sticks in. Might actually put hot glue on the outside there, and just a little blob on the inside. I can't see whether you can see. Yeah, put a little blob on the inside here. So guys, so I've finished. All I've done here is just a tiny little bit of glue on this end just to stop it from pulling out, although they're pretty good in. And I just put a lump of glue over each one of these pegs. And what I'll do, I'll put a little bracket on, hang it up on my shed underneath the eaves, so again filled with sawdust. Quite pleased with that, and hopefully we'll catch some bees and have a look, see how they look when they're in pupae and nesting.